The crowd roared, dust flew, hooves pounded. The 151st Kentucky Derby was a blur of color and sound. Down the final stretch, two horses battled for the lead. It was a fight to the finish line. Journalism, the early leader, held on with grit, but Sovereignty, with a powerful late surge, caught him in the final strides. The horses crossed the finish line almost together. The tension was palpable. Everyone waited with bated breath. Who won? The photo finish showed Sovereignty had won by a nose. It was a thrilling victory. The crowd erupted. Sovereignty had done it. The Kentucky Derby had a new champion. The 151st Kentucky Derby was a race for the ages. Held at the iconic Churchill Downs, the atmosphere was electric, with fans from all over the world gathering to witness this historic event. The anticipation was palpable as everyone waited to see which horse would etch its name into the annals of racing history. 19 horses lined up at the starting gate, each one a testament to months of rigorous training and preparation. The jockeys, clad in their colorful silks, were a picture of focus and determination, knowing that every second would count in this high-stakes race. All were hoping to win the most prestigious race in America. The crowd roared as the gates flew open and the horses surged forward, each one vying for the lead. The thunder of hooves and the cheers of the spectators created a symphony of excitement. Journalism, the favorite, took the early lead. His powerful strides and confident demeanor made it clear why he was the horse to watch. The other contenders, however, were not far behind, each one pushing to close the gap. He set a fast pace, challenging the stamina and speed of the other horses. The race was on, and every second counted as the horses navigated the track, each jockey strategizing their next move. Sovereignty, with jockey Luis Hernandez, stayed in the middle of the pack. They bided their time, conserving energy and waiting for the perfect moment to make their move. The tension was palpable as the race progressed. They waited for their moment, knowing that patience and timing were crucial. The jockeys' eyes were fixed on the track ahead, every muscle in their bodies ready to spring into action. As they rounded the final turn, Hernandez urged Sovereignty forward. The horse responded with a burst of speed, his muscles rippling with power as he surged ahead. The crowd's excitement reached a fever pitch. The horse responded with a burst of speed, closing the gap between him and the leaders. The final stretch was a test of endurance and willpower, with every horse giving it their all. They closed in on Journalism, the gap narrowing with every stride. The race had become a thrilling chase, with Sovereignty and Journalism neck and neck, each one fighting for the lead. The final furlong was a nail-biter. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, their cheers and gasps filling the air as the horses thundered down the track. It was a moment of pure adrenaline and excitement. Sovereignty and Journalism battled stride for stride. Their determination was evident in every powerful stride, each one pushing the other to their limits. The finish line was in sight, and neither horse was willing to give an inch. In the end, Sovereignty prevailed by a half length. It was a hard-fought victory, a testament to the skill and strategy of both horse and jockey. The crowd erupted in applause, celebrating the thrilling conclusion of the race. His final time was a respectable 2 minutes and 1.2 seconds. It was a race that would be remembered for years to come, a shining example of the spirit and excitement of the Kentucky Derby.
I can't believe it. I knew Sovereignty had it in him.
That was incredible! I've never seen a finish that close at the Derby.
That was a masterful ride by Luis Hernandez. He timed Sovereignty's run perfectly.
Even in defeat, Journalism's team showed grace.
We're proud of our horse. He ran a great race. Sometimes you just get beat by a better horse on the day.
The 151st Kentucky Derby was a study in contrasting strategies. Each team had meticulously planned their approach, knowing that the smallest mistake could cost them the race. The atmosphere was electric, with fans eagerly anticipating the clash of tactics that would unfold on the track. Journalism's team employed a front-running tactic. They believed that by setting a blistering pace from the start, they could demoralize their competitors and maintain their lead throughout the race. They aimed to set a fast pace and hold on for the win. This strategy required immense stamina and unwavering focus from both the horse and the jockey. Sovereignty's team, on the other hand, opted for a more patient approach. They understood that the Derby is not just a test of speed, but also of endurance and timing. Hernandez kept Sovereignty in the middle of the pack. He was biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to make his move. He wanted to conserve his horse's energy for a late charge. This required not only physical strength, but also mental fortitude, as they had to resist the temptation to break away too early. It was a risky strategy, but it paid off. The patience and discipline shown by Hernandez and Sovereignty were remarkable.
We knew Journalism would go out fast. Their reputation for aggressive starts was well known, and we had prepared accordingly. Our plan was to stay close but not press the pace. We wanted to keep them within striking distance without exhausting our horse too early. I knew Sovereignty had a strong finishing kick. We had trained for this moment, knowing that the final stretch would be our time to shine.
And what a kick it was. Sovereignty's late surge was simply too much for journalism to overcome. The crowd erupted as they witnessed the dramatic turn of events. The win was a testament to both the horse's ability and his jockey's skill. It was a perfect blend of strategy, patience, and raw talent that led Sovereignty to victory. The winner's circle at Churchill Downs was a sea of smiles and celebration. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the joyous cheers of fans and the proud faces of the team. It was a moment that everyone had been waiting for, a culmination of months of hard work and dedication. Sovereignty, draped in the garland of roses, was the center of attention. The magnificent horse stood tall, basking in the glory of his victory. The garland of roses, a symbol of triumph, hung gracefully around his neck, making him look even more regal. His owner, Horizon Stables, beamed with pride. The journey to this moment had been long and challenging, but every step was worth it. The owners had always believed in Sovereignty's potential, and today their faith was rewarded.
This is a dream come true. We always believed in Sovereignty. He's a special horse. From the very beginning, we knew he had something extraordinary. His spirit, his strength, his determination. It all led us to this incredible victory.
Trainer Rachel Gibbons was equally ecstatic. Her dedication and hard work had paid off in the most spectacular way. She had spent countless hours training Sovereignty, ensuring he was in peak condition for this race.
This is what it's all about. All the hard work, the dedication, it all led to this moment. Every early morning, every late night, every ounce of effort was for this. To stand here in the winner's circle, celebrating this incredible achievement.
But perhaps the proudest person in the winner's circle was jockey Luis Hernandez. He had just won his first Kentucky Derby. The emotions were overwhelming, and the significance of the moment was not lost on him. This victory was a testament to his skill and perseverance.
This is unbelievable. This is what every jockey dreams of. To win the Kentucky Derby is the pinnacle of our sport. It's a moment I will cherish forever. Sovereignty gave me everything he had. I'm so grateful. This horse has a heart of gold, and today he showed the world just how special he is. This victory is not just mine. It belongs to everyone who believed in us.
As soon as Sovereignty crossed the finish line, social media exploded. #SovereigntyTakesDerby became the top trending topic. Fans from around the world shared their excitement. Memes flooded timelines. Some celebrated Sovereignty's victory. Others poked fun at journalism's near miss. One popular meme showed a photo of Sovereignty with the caption, "Sovereignty, more like Sover winning."
The internet is going wild. Celebrities are even chiming in with their congratulations. I mean, even politicians are getting in on the action. The Kentucky Derby is the talk of the internet.
The Kentucky Derby was the talk of the internet. Sovereignty's victory at the Kentucky Derby has ignited Triple Crown hopes. Could this be the year we see another horse achieve racing immortality? The Preakness Stakes, the second leg of the Triple Crown, is just 2 weeks away. Sovereignty will face a new set of challengers. But after his impressive performance at Churchill Downs, he has to be considered the favorite. The Triple Crown is a grueling test. Only 13 horses in history have achieved the feat, but Sovereignty has the talent and the pedigree to make a run at history. The racing world will be watching with bated breath.